Thanks for tuning in to Dirty Teeth and welcome back to the channel. I'm in beautiful Victor, Idaho with these two cats. Getting ready.
Stop!
We're just riding, cruising. They're getting ready to go to Kyrgyzstan and they're riding these new Pony Show Rodeo Labs bikes.
This is Show Pony.
Oh, Show Pony. Not the Pony Show.
Show Pony. Show Pony!
They're prototype bikes. This is their second ride on them, so let's check it out.
Rodeo Labs collabed with Mars, built these up as prototypes. There's a couple of them floating around now. We're gonna be the first to send them off in Kyrgyzstan next week.
As Jay mentions, these prototype frames were crafted out of steel by Mars Cycles in Philadelphia using Rodeo Labs build specs. They were finished just in time for Jacob and JP to get them kitted up and do a little shakedown riding. Shortly after filming this video, the bikes were packed up for travel to the Silk Road bikepacking race, where they'll get reassembled and beaten to a pulp in every type of real-world riding condition.
First impression, I just got the bike built up. I only have a few miles on it, but it climbs outstanding. Climbs like a billy goat, even though it's called a show pony. I really like how it rides with loaded gear, honestly. The way the weight is distributed feels amazing. I don't even notice it. It doesn't feel like it's there at all. And descending, it's super stable. Just allows me to have a lot of confidence.
Rodeo Labs has more aluminum prototypes coming in from Taiwan, and there will be tons of collaborative testing and tweaking within their inner circle before committing to a production model. Their goal is to put their own spin on a multi-talented hardtail that can be playful and capable on techie single track with a squishy fork and plus tires, or set up fully rigid for speed and efficiency on bikepacking events like Silk Road or anywhere in between. Since it's still in the infancy phase, I think it's premature to fully geek out on the frame specs, which are guaranteed to change, but I'll share a few observations related to Jacob and JP's specific bikepacking setups. Other than the new show pony frame and a flat handlebar, the build is pretty similar to what Jay recently used on his winning effort at the Great Divide Classic. For that route, he chose a Rodeo Labs Flanimal, and we made an in-depth bike check video after the race. I'll put a link in the description in case you're curious to scope that out. For Silk Road, Jay is sticking with Vittoria Mezcal tires, although this time he's going a little wider with 2.35s in the front and 2.25s in the back. They're mated to Industry 9 hoops and an i9 Hydra rear hub. In the front, a Schmidt Sun 28 Dynamo hub is handling charging duties and powering a K-Lite gravel lamp. The prototype tailfin rack is also back, as well as the Physic Tundra saddle and Pro Carbon seat post. Discontinued head clip light aero bars are mated to a Fred bar, and he's rocking the nifty Zeffel Z-Box storage container on the down tube. That's locked into a wide foot cargo cage with a ski strap. So what's different from the Tour Divide rig? As I mentioned, the show pony is set up around flat bars, and Jay opted for some Envy carbon bars. He carried over some squishy silicone grips and Cane Creek bar ends that he employs on winter fat biking adventures. Currently the bike is spec'd with a Whiskey carbon fork. It has 100mm spacing which mates to Jay's Dynamo hub, keeping him from having to build a specific boost wheel for this race. FYI, Rodeo Labs is working on their own carbon fork that'll be spec'd with this bike by the time it's released for public consumption. Another major difference is switching from the 2x Di2 drivetrain and opting for a 1x Shimano mechanical drivetrain. If you're curious about gearing, there's a 32 in the front and a 51 granny in the back. For this race, Jay also went with a full-size Exile Designs frame bag over the half bag he took on the Divide. The show pony prototype has a set of cage bosses on the top tube near the seat post, which the Flanimal didn't have, so Jay decided to keep a water bottle up there. As far as differences between Jay and Jacob's bikes, they're almost identical twins in every respect. Jay has a full XTR drivetrain and brakes, while Jacob is rocking XT Mech and XT 4-piston brakes, which I secretly think Jay wishes he had. Other than that, Jacob has a slightly different top tube bag and Pro Aero bars. You'd be hard-pressed not to mix up their bikes, and don't bother asking whose weighs more.
I'm really thankful Rodeo Labs is trusting me with this prototype bike and to take it on such a cool adventure. I'll be racing 1,100 miles with Jay Peterberry doing the Silk Road mountain race. Jay and I will be competing in the pairs division. There's about 100,000 feet of climbing. This will be a really cool experience. This is gonna be an outstanding race.
You ready to race?
Super ready.
In closing, I want to wish Jacob and JP a safe and speedy journey along the Silk Road mountain race, along with everyone else who's embarking on the adventure. If you want to learn more about the race, track the racer's progress, or get updates on Rodeo Labs and the new show pony, I put links in the description below. Thanks for hanging out till the end, and until next time, ride bikes, give back, pay it forward. Thanks so much for squeezing Dirty Teeth into your busy schedule. Please help us reach more people and ensure you receive new videos by giving this video a like, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. Until next time, ride bikes, give back, pay it forward.